Hello, my name is Black Widow. I am second in command to Colonel Fury. Dum-Dum Dugan recently sent a suspicious radio message. He requested Colonel Fury visit the Omega base immediately for an update on the super soldier serum. Dugan said Dr. Banner would give the report. The odd thing being Dr. Banner is not on the super soldier project. Since we don't know this situation, you are to sneak aboard the base and locate Dugan. From there, we'll determine the best course of action. When you are ready to go, talk to Wyatt Wingfoot. He will take you in a Quinjet. The offer was initially made after a S.H.I.E.L.D. operation, where I switched identities with a countryman of mine, Yelena Balova. Yes, the blonde one. I declined the offer, but as we all know, Colonel Fury can be very persistent. It is a huge mobile shield research facility that is several stories tall. Yes, it is used to field test some of our most highly classified experiments. You are quite welcome.
Colonel Fury, Red Roll is on line 6. Mr. Stark, there's a Herald
Cap, it's good to see you. You're a welcome addition to the team.
Thank you, sir. It's good to be here.
Mr. Stark, there's Miss Bambi and...
With the helicarrier seriously damaged, we had to find a different base of operations. Tony Stark offered the use of these facilities.
The nanotechnology team...
Exactly. Well, I'm surprised to be here. You see, Stark Industries and S.H.I.E.L.D. recently had a falling out.
Colonel Fury, Red Ralston is on line
Yes.
6.
We're a S.H.I.E.L.D. task force created to investigate the Masters of Evil. It's our mandate to stop Doom and his army before they cause any serious damage. S.H.I.E.L.D. is an international organization. We belong to no one and to everyone. Yes, Stark recently stopped developing weapons for us. As you can imagine, we were less than enthusiastic. S.H.I.E.L.D. tried applying pressure, both legal and not so legal. But I gotta hand it to Stark. He held his ground even though he's lost billions. Anytime.
Mr. Stark,
Hi, my name's Hank Pym. Dr. Hank Pym. I've heard you're going to the Omega base. If you see my cybernetic helmet, could you bring it back to me? I was working on a new version of my cybernetic helmet, but then Captain America called and said you guys could use somebody with a little technical know-how. Hey, I'm glad to be helping out. Besides, I was getting bored working in a lab all day. Oh yeah, well that's where I was working on my cybernetic helmet. It's a real nice facility. I didn't see a whole lot because of security, but I do know there's a team working with gamma bombs, and I think a new study is being done on the super soldier drug. Come back anytime. We're always open.
Greetings. My name is Vision. I will be your primary source of information concerning any persons or locales you might encounter. Unfortunately, my line to the S.H.I.E.L.D. database has a security issue. Would you retrieve a decryption module from Black Widow and bring it to me? The acronym stands for Strategic Hazard Intervention, Espionage and Logistics Directorate. Its primary responsibility is counterterrorism for the world. Operating under the jurisdiction of the United Nations, S.H.I.E.L.D. is expected to deal with any threat to the security of the world's population. That designation has been used several times over the years, but it is not associated with any particular group of villains. Dr. Doom has assembled dozens of the world's most notorious supervillains, not the least of which is Ultron and Baron Mordo. Victor von Doom was raised in the tiny European country of Latveria. The untimely death of his parents made Doom vengeful towards the world. A genius, he attended Empire State University. Unfortunately, Doom performed a dangerous experiment that resulted in an explosion. As a result, Doom was expelled. Bitter, he traveled the world until he met Tibetan monks who created his first suit of armor. Doom then returned to Latveria, where he overthrew the government and proclaimed himself ruler. The Black Widow was a Russian spy who defected several years ago. Upon joining S.H.I.E.L.D., she rose quickly through the ranks until she became Colonel Fury's #1 operative. There is nothing on her S.H.I.E.L.D. record to indicate otherwise. Why, do you ask? I am glad to be of assistance.
Nanotechnology team will be meeting in the electronics lab. Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan on line 2 for you. Mr. Stark, the team will be meeting in the electronics lab.
Hi, the name's Wyatt Wingfoot. In case you didn't know, I'm your pilot while you're here at Stark Tower. We'll be taking the Quinjet when you're ready to leave on a mission. Sure. What do you need?
Warning, a small thermonuclear
Discreetly. As in, don't let Fury know? Yeah, I can do that. Give me a little bit. I think I know just the person to ask.
The President is on line 5, Colonel Fury.
There's a hacker I know. He's kind of an oddball, but I think he's up to the challenge. If you don't mind me asking, whose laptop is this? So, you think Natasha's up to something, eh? Maybe working for the other team. Stark needed a pilot, and he knows I've flown for the Fantastic Four, so I guess he figured I had the skills. I was roommates with Johnny Storm back in college. He introduced me to the group, and after a while, they started inviting me on missions. It's a high-tech jet developed by Stark's company. It's usually used by the Avengers. It's undetectable to radar, can take off and land itself. Heck, it'll even dial the phone for you. Plus, it's got the latest in jet engine technology. This thing will get you around the world in no time.
We're close to the landing zone, so I'll be brief. Dum-Dum Dugan recently sent a suspicious radio message requesting I meet him at the Omega base for a report on the latest super soldier serum.
What's so suspicious about that?
Dr. Banner was to give the report. The only thing is, Banner has been working on the Gamma Bomb project, not the super soldier serum. Dugan would never make a mistake like that. Something's up.
What is the Omega base?
It's a mobile lab that's over 5 stories tall. We use it for field testing experiments.
Oh, S.H.I.E.L.D's the greatest. Flying aircraft carriers, office buildings on wheels. Oh, please tell me you've got a tunnel that runs from New York to Tokyo.
Spider-Man, this is serious. Colonel, is there anything on board the Omega that would be considered dangerous?
If the contents of that vehicle were to fall into the wrong hands, it would be disastrous for all mankind.
Exactly what are you developing that could threaten the entire planet?
That's classified.
So it's all right for us to save the vehicle. We just can't know what's going on there.
Correct. Now, if I may continue, the team's mission will be to sneak on board the Omega and locate Dugan. He should be able to bring you up to speed on the situation. Any questions? All right, good luck.
Good. One thing I want to point out, you now have a S.H.I.E.L.D. port. It's an experimental device that'll let you transport instantly back to headquarters whenever you want. Okay, good luck in there. Let me know when you want to leave. Quiet out.
Team, satellite recon shows the Omega base is now on a collision course with Bondrak Dam. Thousands of lives are now in danger. You must stop the Omega at all costs. Fury out.
Wolverine, never thought I'd be so glad to see your ugly face.
You keep up with all this sweet talk, Dugan, you're gonna make me blush. Now what's the story here?
A knockout gas was spread through the ventilation system of the base. I woke up to Dr. Doom demanding I bring Colonel Fury here or he'd ram the Omega into Vondrak Dam.
Well, the Tin Man must have forgotten his part of the bargain, because the base is headed straight for that dam.
I should have known. It was stupid of me to believe him.
Don't sweat it. If it weren't for your message, we wouldn't have come at all. Then where'd everyone be?
I suppose you're right. But our time's running out. Get me to the primary engineering control room and I'll stop the Omega before it can do any damage.
Guess you didn't want a piece of me.
Situation's bad. Lock and load! All right!
Whatever.
Very nice.
I need assistance.
Guess you didn't want a piece of me.
Team, I just had a thought. The section you're in contains the primary drivetrain. If you could disable it, the Omega base would be forced to switch to the secondary drive. Not much, but it'd give you more time to reach the top of the base. I'm on it. Sorry about that.
Yeah!
Curse that infernal Doom. I can't do anything from this control room. Not to worry, there's a control room just ahead. Hopefully Doom left it alone. Get me there, we should be fine.
Ah, much better.
Target's in range.
Looks like you lose.
I need assistance.
Finally a challenge. The shield soldiers are no match for my battle suit. It is wise that you fear me, for with my recent upgrades, I could crush you all like grapes. Then you are destined to lose, for I will not let you stop the Omega base. Very well. Then come, comrade. Let us battle. It's time for some heavy battle. Don't bother getting up.
Well done, team. Now, let's see about stopping this behemoth. Blast it. All controls have been locked down, except those on the upper bridge. Correct. We'll have to reach the top deck and stop the Omega base from there. Sounds like a plan. Good luck.
Enemy unit sighted.
Everyone all right?
Anyone else care to get in my way?
The only route left is along the exterior of the Omega.
Huh, I guess I am a super soldier.
Enemy unit sighted! Everyone all right? Take out my enemy!
Yes.
We got trouble!
Bub, you're a mess.
Got it. Take out my enemy, Super Soldier Serum.
Got it.
They're here. Sorry about that. Everyone all right?
I'm bigger and badder.
That's gonna leave a bruise.
Very nice.
Let's move out!
Guess you didn't want a piece of me.
They're here! I've already got you beat.
All right. Thanks for the workout.
I'm sure you guys will do better next time. Before you go to the top, we got a couple of new concerns you might want to address. Security shows some very sensitive labs have been broken into. One lab contains a device known as the neural inhibitor, and another has plans that could be used to upgrade Ultron.
Sorry about that.
Whatever.
So, the reports were right. There is a team of superheroes on the Omega base. Well, let's see if this doesn't slow you down.
Yeah. Looks like you lose.
Hey! Can anybody hear me? I'm stuck in this lab! Am I glad to see you? What the heck is going on around here? There was a huge explosion and then I couldn't open this door. I'm fine. I just hope... Wait a minute. Did you say the Omega is under attack? We have to stop it. If that dam is destroyed, thousands of people will be killed in the flood. Those must be the results of the super soldier experiment I've heard about. Scientists are attempting to recreate the experiment that gave Captain America his strength. So far, apparently all they've created are those giants you've seen.
Team, you must be making the Masters of Evil nervous. My security panel shows a gamma bomb has just been activated. You gotta shut it down or all life in a 2-mile radius will be destroyed.
It just so happens I'm kind of a specialist on gamma bombs. Take me to the primary lab and I'll see what I can do.
Have a good rest.
Feeling stronger!
Get over here, you guys.
Yes.
It figures. They've damaged the shutoff. We have to find the secondary lab and re-establish the safety interlock.
How embarrassing for you.
Stay down.
Right. If you say so.
Now, let me see if... Yes, I was able to shut down the gamma bomb. We're safe. That was close. That sucker detonated everything within a 2-mile radius would have been destroyed. Sounds good to me. I'm no superhero.
Everyone all right?
Mysterio! Jeez, it's good to see you. Still got a fishbowl for a head, I see.
Spider-Man, do you always have to be a half-wit?
Ooh, now that hurt. And speaking of getting hurt, step away from those plans before I have to get medieval on you.
You idiot! Why do you think S.H.I.E.L.D. has plans for Ultron?
I thought everyone had them. I got some this morning in a box of cereal.
These plans are upgrades. The good guys want to capture Ultron so they can rewrite his programming and turn him into a S.H.I.E.L.D. weapon.
That's impossible. Ultron is sentient. Reprogramming him is illegal.
Yes, it is. But all I care about are these plans. Ultron wants them for the weapon upgrades.
If your Ultron gets weapon upgrades, then my Ultron will want weapon upgrades, and that just won't do.
Huh? I've heard enough of your babbling. Fool! Should have run when you had that chance. You got lucky!
Bigger and badder.
I don't have enough power.
Did you stop him? No, I don't imagine he did. Nice job.
Well, would you look at that? I win.
Hey, troopers! The exterior elevator to the roof has been activated by intruders. All available soldiers are to attack at once.
Advance!
Mind if I do my happy dance? I like this. Mind if I do my happy dance?
Feeling stronger!
I'm the best at what I do.
Watch out! There's an AIM helicopter patrolling the deck! I tried to take it out with this anti-aircraft gun, but it's just too fast! Yeah, at the other end of the deck. But you can't seriously think you're gonna take that chopper out.
Let's move out!
I hope this wasn't your day job. Next time, I want to fight somebody who doesn't smell like cold cheese.
Stay down! Stay down! Yeah!
They're here!
what I do. Anybody else want some?
They're advancing!
Boy, am I glad to see you guys. I've been trying to unlock the door to the bridge, but a helicopter keeps strafing the deck. Can you give me a hand? Sounds like a plan. All I ask is that you take the helicopter out quick. I don't think I'm gonna last long out in the open.
Let's do this!
See you around, sucker. Kinda low on power.
Got it! The door to the bridge is open. Thanks for the assist. I would have been Swiss cheese if you hadn't taken that helicopter out. You'll get no argument from me. I've had enough excitement for one day.
Oh yeah, I'm the best at what I do. Ain't got the energy for that.
That will be due to the entropy device, Master. You will remain immobile as long as I hold this button. Your pleas amuse me. I tell you, let's have a contest. But instead of brawn, how about a test of brain? I'm afraid you have no other options. Now, to keep things interesting, you'll receive an electrical shock for every incorrect answer you give. Let's begin, shall we? What force holds you to the earth? That was a lucky guess! Who is Loki the true son of? No! How could you have known that? In which type of matter are atoms most tightly packed? Somehow you're cheating! The deal is off! You tricked me somehow! Guard! Attack!
Got it.
Target in range.
I don't have enough energy.
Sure, I don't have enough power.
Yeah, you ain't got the energy for that.
I'm on it.
All right.
Lock and load!
I don't have enough energy. for that.
Affirmative. Everyone all right? This won't take much longer.
I guess you're not as stupid as you look!
out to the Omega base. Well done.
Guys, that was one for the books. There's no time to relax. Colonel Fury wants you back at Stark Tower immediately. Stay where you are, and I'll pick you up in the Quinjet.
Pretty good, ain't I?
You did a good job on the Omega base, team. You saved thousands of lives and billions of dollars in SHIELD equipment. Yes, a device known as the Mutant Amplifier. It magnifies a mutant's natural powers. Until we locate Doom's base, nothing. And since all we're doing is cooling our heels, I want you to investigate a report that there's a riot taking place in Atlantis. See Wyatt Wingfoot, and he'll take you to SHIELD's Atlantis outpost. Or if you'd like more information, talk to the Black Widow.